Hello everyone. Welcome back to the fifth video on the same definition. And probably if you're wondering why I'm solving the same definition using different methods or different ways, the whole purpose of using these multiple videos on the same definition is to make you aware that there are multiple ways in which you can solve a given problem definition. Whichever you are comfortable with, you can use. If you're going for a live website, performance and technical issues are important. So for that, you will have to go through the technical documentation. But as far as your learning is concerned, you can use whichever one is comfortable. At the end, I'm going to use one more definition, one more solution, one more way, which is going to be a really long way. But then that one will be a short solution to so many other definitions that we will see across all the definitions that you would come across at a later stage. So for now, I'm solving the same definition again. That is to check whether a string contains the at the rate character or not. And I'm going to use the replace method. Wondering, why replace method? What does a replace method do? Replace method is actually going to replace something with something else. How is it going to be at all helpful in finding out whether there's an at the rate or not? So try to understand the situation. If there is an at the rate, and if I could replace that at the rate with some other character, the new string which would be created as a result of the replacement would not match the original string, which would be a clear indication that there was an at the rate. Now, if I try and replace the at the rate and the new string which was generated is same as the original string, which means that there was no replacement. And if there is no replacement, it's a clear understanding that at the rate was not existing in the string in the first place. So I'm going to use this logic to try and check whether the string contains an at the rate or not. So for this, let us go ahead and use in the replace method. So, okay, what do I want to replace with? At this stage, the at the rate can be replaced. The string at the rate can be replaced with the pattern of the regular expression, so forward slash at the rate forward slash. And if you want to do one replacement or global replacements, you can go ahead and add in those modifiers. But for now, I'm going to use the string as my first parameter and say I want to replace the at the rate with nothing. So I'm going to remove that character. Now, if at all there was an at the rate, the first at the rate occurrence will be replaced with empty string. So in this situation, what will happen is the length of the new string will be one character lower than the original string. So that is another solution by using the replace method. So let me just write it down and show what I mean. So my length one would be the length of the original string. My length 2 would be the length of the um, new string. Okay, that's var. So if there was an at the rate, it has been removed because of this replacement, right? So I can go ahead and check if len 1 is greater than length 2, then I would say there is an at the rate. Otherwise, I would say there is no at the rate, right? This is one solution. But I'm going to take the other solution. You can go ahead and try this out. This will work. But I'm going to take another solution, and the other solution is if there was a replacement, then the original string will no longer be same as the new string. So I'm going to use an if, you know, the original string is equal to the new string, then I know at the rate is not there, and that is why no replacement took place. Otherwise, I would go ahead and say there was an at the rate. Why? Because then the at the rate got replaced with an empty character or no character. Basically, I'm removing this character. You can go ahead and instead of putting an empty character, not an empty character. This is like a null character. So instead of doing that, you can go ahead and say, okay, at the rate will be replaced by, say, for example, the hash sign or any other character. In this situation also, this coding is going to work because the new string will have the at the rate replaced with this character. So obviously um, the first character, if the original string and the new string, if they are same, then there was no replacement which took place. So if there is no replacement, and so both the original and the new strings are same, I can go ahead and say they are the at the rate is not there. Otherwise, I can say at the rate is there. So for safety purposes, if you are using the previous solution, the length one, then it is wiser to use in this option, right? And the third thing you can do is, instead of using the string character, you can go ahead and say this thing also. So this is your third solution to the same one, but I'm going to still stick to my original solution. Let's see this in action. So there's my string, and let's see if I put in, does it say it is there, right? What about multiple at the rates? Yeah, it is still there. And if I replace it with some other character, it should give me, and rightly, yes, I'm getting it. At the rate is not there, right? Go ahead and try all the three solutions that I've shown you in this video, and I'll catch you in the final video on the same definition in the next one.